Okay guys, this is what we're going to do today. We're going to talk about the butterfly sweep. I'm going to talk about the under over grip from the butterfly sweep and the collar choke, which I really like. But first we're just going to talk about like body placement within a butterfly sweep. Now a lot of times if Chris is like, he's back like this and I engage on him, I'm going to take my left hand, I'm going to come underneath, I'm going to grab his belt here. My head's going to come on the outside of his body. And I'm going to grab this arm, I'm going to tuck it in here really tight. I'm going to fall, and as I fall, I'm going to kick my leg up, just like this, and I'm going to sweep, okay? So that's the first one. That's the most basic. You know, it's really simple. Like I said, a lot of times his hands might be on my pant here, just like this, and from here, I come in here and I engage, I grab his belt, and I kind of like suck him in. I can take this hand here, I can pop this arm off, and I lasso the arm. They call it kind of like a lasso, right? I grab his tricep here, and now what I'm going to do is I fall, and I sweep. So that's the most basic. That's the first one. Second one is a lot of times he'll take his body on the opposite side here, and he drives his shoulder into me, and he pushes me back. And I think I've shown this in the video where I push forward. Okay, so I grab the belt here. I grab the arm, same thing, but my head's on the opposite side now, okay? And what I'm gonna do is I come here and I sweep, just like that, okay? So those are two common butterfly sweeps, okay? Right, but what I'm gonna talk about is the loop sweep, because this is a really good, or loop control. What I'm gonna do here, instead of grabbing this here, I'm gonna loop my hand all the way through, and I'm gonna loop it into his collar, just like this, okay? And I'm going to show you why this is good, because first off, I'm just going to show you the collar choke. I want to get in here deep. I need to get up along his carotid here. You see how I pull that? And when I come here, I'm going to grab this here, this material, and I'm going to choke just like that and make him, make him tap. Okay. My favorite sweep my favorite choke is the collar choke here. Okay. So why this is so good is because a lot of times when I go to this basic sweep here and I go to sweep, he'll post his hand out here. You see this here? And I'm fighting the base, okay? Or if I'm on this side here, right, same thing. I'm here, I go to sweep, and look, he bases, okay? But what this does is, when I come here and I grab this, just like so, and I take this hand here and I start to choke, what do you think he's gonna do? He's gonna start to, protect. He's gonna start to put his hand here to protect. And what's that going to do? As I start to turn, I'll either choke him or I'll come over and I can still choke here, guys. I can finish right here. Okay? You can still finish the choke. Okay? So what that does is, it literally, it's like, so he's trying to stop the choke, but he can't stop me from sweeping him. He can't post and stop the choke at the same time. So when I'm here, when I take this hand underneath just like this, come here, I go for the choke. Look, he blocks it, right? Okay? If he puts his hand down, go ahead, put your hand down, Chris, go back real quick. Put your hand to block, right? Look, he blocked the sweep, but look, he didn't block the choke. If he goes to block the choke, go ahead, boom, I take him for butterfly sweep. Just like that, and I can finish with the choke. Okay? So that's your over-under grip. I just want to, real quick, just to make sure this here loops underneath. I grab, as this loops underneath, I grab in the collar as deep, I try to pull, grab as deep as I can, and grab this material right here. Okay? That's your lesson for this week, guys.